yung kanina ko pa inisip ko ano yung panglima. Vistaland has a very, very big chunk of property also in, yan, right outside New Valley. So these are 5 big players, 5 big developers na dikit-dikit yung property nila. It's, ang laki ng potential ng area na yun.
In this video, we are in our installment again. Where should you put your money? Should you put your money to buy a house first? Or should you put that money to start your own business? We have Icel back in the vlog. So check this video out.
I invite all of you to hit subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any of Marvin Hermo's very nice videos.
Oh guys, please stay till the end. We have a very, very rich interviewee with this channel. So enjoy the rest of the video. Para at least it's more interesting, I'll qualify it also.
Okay.
Employed siya ngayon, wala pa talaga siyang business. The money pa lang will be used din talaga to start the business also.
Okay.
So, wala pa siyang existing business, employed, thinking about that, if I use this money ko, nagpa-franchise ako or I start my own brand, I start my own business, pero magre-rent pa rin ako. Kasi just so you can siguro add more layers of analysis into it. Pag nag-business ka, pag nalugi, you lose everything.
Correct.
O, tapos nagbayad ka pa ng rent. Pag bumili ka ng sarili mong bahay, kahit empleyado ka, you don't lose anything.
Correct.
Yun.
Business kasi is really something na hindi talaga siya 100% sure. On paper, pag iniisip mo siya, pag pinaplano mo, syempre laging malaki yung kita. But there's always risk in business. So, ganun nga, there's a risk na yung inipon mo, supposedly for business, mawala lahat. As long as you research on it. And depende also sa status ng life mo. Especially if you're single, you're young, wala ka pang sinusuportahan, and you have that backup na may salary ka, this is the perfect time for me to reset and try your hand at business or investing. Actually, business medyo mas mahirap. Kasi a lot of people think na pag nag-open ka na, medyo different topic na to. But a lot of people think na if you open up a franchise, isa-sideline mo siya habang may work ka, that's easy money. It's actually not. If you wanna go into more passive income, baka mas kailangan mo pang pag-aralan na lang paano mag-stocks, diba? Or get a property and get that rental. Kahit na maliit siya, it's worst that can happen, wala ka munang rent for a few months, but solid yung capital mo which is in that property. Unlike pag business kasi, pwedeng lahat mag-zero in. So, to long story short, personally, I would go with renting first and trying to get this opportunity on how I can make more money using my money right now. Okay lang ako mag-rent.
Okay, I'm shocked now. You know why? You know why I'm shocked?
Kasi si Carl buy house.
Hindi. Lahat ng kinausap ko na nagre-real estate, they all said business first. Tapos, everyone's saying this, pag business ka, palaguin mo yung business, tapos yung business yung pambili mo ng bahay. So, I'm shocked that real estate people are saying business first before real estate. Talaga?
Because if you buy a house and you live in it, it's not really giving you money. Unless you buy that house and you use the money that you're supposed to be paying your landlord, inhanapan mo na investment. Itong, kunyari, nagbabayad ka ng rent na 50,000 or 100,000. Kung bumili ng sarili mong bahay, huwag mong gagalawin tong 50,000 or 100,000. You find something to invest it in.
Pero assuming that kung bumili ka ng bahay, magbabayad ka pa ng amortization, especially
correct. So,
kung 1 million, 2 million lang yung, wala ka naman bibiling bahay talaga in that aspect. So,
Tama. So, ako, I would, I think, same answer, no? Palaguin mo muna tong money mo. Especially kung nasa point ka pa ng life mo na it's okay to make risk.
okay.
Single ka, wala kang nakaasa sa'yo na kailangan mo pakainin. And meron kang job eh. That's why ang mali lang dyan is if you quit your job to do that business. But if you try to make that business work, not using your time na bayad ka sa company, like after offices, instead of nag-relax ka, nag-Netflix tayo, we use that to educate ourselves, ano bang business pwede ko pag-aralan, do your research. Maganda na palaguin yung money sa business. And then, madali na bumili ng property after if you're getting that assured, steady extra income.
Okay. The viewers of this channel are 25 to 45 years old. You said kanina, pag single ka, wala pa masyadong umaasa sa'yo, then do the business, take the risk. What's your advice naman for people na 28, 30, 32, 34, may asawa na, probably may anak na growing up pa lang, do you suggest that they still take the risk or go for the security of taking their house first?
I think same naman.
Okay,
Same
okay,
naman.
okay.
Security na house, if naka-budget naman na siya from your salary, yung rental, then it's okay. Hindi ka na mawawala ng house. Kasi you're getting it from there eh. And as long as yung money na ipapasok mo sa business, naka-separate na rin siya for business, is not touching on yung allowance sa anak mo or pang-tuition. As long as di mo kinuha yung pang-tuition na anak mo or yung pangkain niya, it's money that you should know that when you're entering, it's money that you might lose. As long as you're okay with that, then it's part of it. Kaya yung mga tao na stress na depressed if you go into a business thinking na sure shot, kikita ko dito double money, uutang ako or gagamitin ko yung funds ko muna pang tuition or pang insurance ko or pang saan gagalawin ko. Kasi business may risk.
Okay. You raise a very, very good point, no, na, as long as the money is something that, may pambayad pa rin ako ng rent, di ako mawawalan ng bahay, yung pera na nandun, pag nawala man, okay pa rin.
Malitahan ka pa rin.
Okay pa rin. That's a good point. Ngayon, siguro I'll frame this to end this, not all people are into business. Not all people have the skills to go into business. When do you say that ikaw, hindi ka talaga mag-business, hindi ka pang business, better buy the house first para at least save ka pa rin?
If you want to go into a business, pero feeling mo hindi ka for business, dahil sabihin mo wala akong time, wala akong ganong tiyaga, wala akong ganong kaniti-gritty, then business kasi requires really 100% focus, maraming pawis, maraming iyak, maraming stress. If you're not ready for that, and gusto mo na lang is, okay lang, I'm happy with my salary. Salary is not bad, di ba? Lagi natin iniisip na dapat umalis tayo sa company na to, gusto ko kumikita ako sa negosyo. Actually, there's good and bad. If you talk to business owners, may mga friends ako na business owners sila naman naiinggit sa mga employed. Kasi ano man na mangyari, may sweldo ka. Pero pag ikaw yung business owner, pag medyo mababa, lugi ka. Kasi tuloy-tuloy yung mga capital expenses mo, tuloy yung rent mo.
Here's what people don't see. They always think na, design ako, mag-business ako. Business is harder, to be honest. I think business is harder kasi, eto na lang if you're an employee, you only think about your output. That you deliver well. If you are a business owner, unahin mo yung empleyado mo na una muna sila makakuha ng pera before
kung ano yung matira hindi sa'yo.
If the business does not do well, it's not just your family on the line, it's the families of people who are under you. So the stress that's there is even harder. That's why nashock na ako sa mga tao na makakuha lang ng ganitong pera, magbi-business na ako. People always think that business is the end goal. Business is not the end goal kasi pag nag-business ka, mas malaki pa yung sakit ng ulo. Pero doon sa sakit ng ulo yun, if you do it well, mas malaki rin yung chance that you make a lot of money also. Hindi ko to natanong, no? What did you pick first? Buy your own house or business?
Well, I choose business. Ngayon?
Yung sa'yo, in your own personal experience, when you started out, anong una mo gumawa? Bumili ka muna sa sarili mo or nag-business ka na talaga?
Ang unang ginawa ko, bumili ako ng property for rental. Pero ako nag-rent ako. So, business first.
Okay.
Business first, and then when I was getting that extra income from this property or business, kung ano yung source mo ng extra income, doon ako bumili ng property for me to live in.
Okay.
So, inuna ko muna yung mga sources of income kasi the earlier siguro you get into it, the more you can grow your business or the more you can grow your property. Kasi yung income from this property you can use to pay off another property, and when two of these properties are giving you rental income, you can use this to buy another property.
Kasi iba yung usapan pag yung bahay titirahan mo versus something na may intention kang ibenta later on or parent, yung totally different ballgame.
Totally different ballgame.
Kasi it's totoo naman, when you buy a property, may value yun, pero it's literally dead. Tulog talaga siya.
May value siya pag binenta mo. Alam mo siya ibenta.
Pero kala ko pa rin, may titirahan ko pa rin dapat. Parang ganun yung tricky part doon So, you said start a business first, diba?
Okay.
The business starts doing well already, and then now suddenly, you have 4 million pesos in the bank already on top of what's coming in. You want to buy a 10 million peso property. Meron ko bang rule of thumb na 10 million yung gusto kong bilhin, dapat may ganito na akong pera on top of everything para yun yung at least pan-down ko sa sa bahay na gusto kong bilhin.
I assume we're talking about something na may terms. So, kasi mag-down ka ng 4 million for a 10 million property.
Correct.
The way I would say safely na I'm okay na to buy a property is I want to look at the monthly. Magkano ba yung monthly na kailangan ko na bayaran ng amortization sa bangko? Safest, let's say, is triple. But the best is you compute. For example, if you're getting an income of 100,000 every month, tapos yung amortization mo is 40,000. So, mahirap sabihin, di ba? Enough na ba to? What if kailanganin ko? So, the solution there is to write down. Ano ba yung monthly expenses mo? If after your monthly expenses, you have more than 40,000 pa, nakatabi na yung mga emergency fund mo, nakatabi na yung mga lahat ng babayarin mo, yung mga lahat ng mga household expenses, then you would know kung enough ba yung I would look at it at monthly rather than a big amount na may babayaran akong 6 million na naka-loan sa bangko, kaya ko ba to? I look at the monthly amortization versus yung monthly pasok na income ko.
Okay. So pwedeng ano rin yan, no? If they're getting a condo tapos pre-selling yun, they also have to check that do I have enough to pay for my rent plus to pay for the staggered amount. Then of course, pag nag-turnover yan, yung rent mo mawawala, pero yung amortization naman babayaran mo. So, you have to see kung kaya mo siyang bayaran.
Tama. Marami nagkakamali by not computing for magkano yung amortization. Di ba maganda yung mga terms ng developers ngayon mag-aan yung monthly, may mga nagsabi na 9,000 a month, 6,000 a month. But don't forget to look at the balloon, yung lump sum na nasa dulo. If you loan it sa bank ng, let's say, 10 years, 15 years, or 20 years, magkano yung monthly na kailangan mo bayaran versus magkano yung pasok ng money mo at magkano yung mga expenses mo. So, you're right. If you're renting while paying for it, kung wala pa yung condo, you have to consider yung monthly expenses mo plus kasama na dun yung rent mo plus yung amortization. And once na nandyan na, nag-iiba yan Pag masyadong magaan yung term in-house, lumalaki yung kailangan mo i-loan sa bank. So, lumalaki yung monthly with the bank. So, as early as before buying, you should already check more or less pag anong interest rate, if I wanna pay for this for 20 years, ano ang monthly amortization ko, kakayanin ko ba? That's yung mga really very important na you have to discuss with your agent, with your seller, with your broker.
Okay. So, Icel D said it naman, for her opinion, you have money, instead na tirahan mo, kaysa matulog siya, start the business first, make the business make money, then bili mo na yung mansyon na gusto mo.
Yeah.
Kaya yun yung ginagawa niya, sobrang yaman By the way, if you want to meet Icel live, one-on-one, I'll put the link below on how you can meet her on a one-on-one basis. So, I guess that's it. Any final words?
Don't panic. Don't be scared. As long as you're putting research into what you're doing, as long as you're studying, if we're talking about properties, if we're talking about real estate, it's a very solid investment naman. If you're ready to go into it long term, your money is nakaala talaga for investment, then start to look for opportunities ngayon.
Alright.
There will be opportunities.
Alright, so I hope you guys got a lot from this. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon. Bye everyone. That account has one specific purpose. If a recession will happen, I will take everything there. I will find the cheapest stock that I could find, or